Welcome back to the chat fam. I'm Oya.
I'm Imiza.
And I'm Sam.
Yay!
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone's well. If you're in Sydney and Melbourne, especially, hope everyone's still hanging in there. Just a couple more months, guys. How are you guys going? We just discussed that these two are both double jabbed.
Yes,
correct?
double jabbed,
Yeah,
mate.
double jab. Yes. Oh, I can't show my certificate, but I don't like it.
For you and your bloody
Well,
certificate.
I know, right? What's the first thing you guys are going to do once these restrictions are like eased for double jabbers?
Stay home.
Bloody hell, Mirza. Bloody hell.
Once I walk out, I'm like, yeah, I think inside is better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to go eat out.
No. Like eat out. Go watch a movie because
Yeah.
good movies are coming out like
Yeah.
right now. So,
Good one.
yeah, then spend my money because I've been saving a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go hard out. Just get
Yeah,
everything.
exactly.
One of everything.
One of everything.
Speaking of that, right, we're having discussions now about what freedom is going to look like for everyone who's been double jabbed. And I know something that the three of us really, really do miss is bloody attending concerts.
Yep.
We love our music. We love our bread.
We love our butter.
But yeah, we love our music, and concerts are a huge thing that I know the three of us like to do a lot. And I know there's like bigger problems in the world from Corona, like we get it, but this is something that we really do miss, right? So we thought we'd discuss. I know, a lot of memories, a lot of good times. But yeah, we thought today I'd do something a little bit different and discuss our concert experiences, and just like some of the good ones we've been to over the past couple of years. So I'll start off by asking you guys, what was like your first concert? Do you guys remember?
Yeah.
I remember mine. Maybe you go first, Sam.
My one was NERD in Indonesia.
Stop, that's a great first concert.
Such a good one. I was I think I was like either 14 or 15, but I was in Indonesia with Nadia at the time. Like my parents and Nia was still at here in Sydney, and I just remember just hanging out with my older cousins, and at that time, like everyone that was older than me was very obsessed with them, and yeah, it was pretty good. Like just having a concert in Indonesia is just it's so different. It's such a different feel. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was interesting.
What was the crowd like?
The crowd was
smoking in there.
I don't know. I think I was too young to kind of be aware of what happens at concerts, but from my experience, Jakarta is just like the crowd's not as wild as you get here in Sydney. That's for sure. Yeah, it was still fun.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Mate.
What about you, Miz?
So my first concert, proper concert, because I think there was one that I can't really count as a concert. It was more of a gig, but I could mention it. It was Arrested Development.
That's sick. Are they the everyday people, right?
What the hell was that?
I saw them at Martin Place. So I don't know, it was some sort of festival, but I can't really count as a proper concert. But my first proper concert, or like a stadium concert, was Justin Timberlake.
That's right.
It was for his suit and tie album. I forgot the name of the album now. 2020 Vision or whatever it's called. But I have a story behind it because before the concert, I actually got my wisdom tooth out on the same day.
Oh my god!
Why?
Yeah.
Why would you schedule it like that? Like, that's a Justin Timberlake concert. I'm gonna get my wisdom teeth pulled out.
It was the worst. Like, even though it was my first concert, it was the worst experience because I couldn't shout. I was in pain, and I was like,
That's your fault.
Imagining him as long as I've got my suit and tie.
I was literally like this. I was like,
Oh my
Bloody hell,
God.
mate. Bloody hell.
I was still in pain, so yeah, it was a good experience. First concert, but not the greatest experience in terms of getting my wisdom tooth out on the same day. But
yeah. Did he have any special guests?
I actually don't remember, but he had like a elevated elevator or something, like a platform which goes over
an elevated
elevator,
whatever it's called.
Okay.
It went over the crowd, like a platform, which was quite fancy. But and he was drinking at the same time, like other concerts I've been to. So yeah,
good on you, JT. Mine was actually I feel like I jumped on the concert bandwagon a bit late, but it was in 2012, I think, or 2011. I'm not too sure, but I saw Nicki Minaj and Tyga in concert together, and it was back when Sydney Entertainment Centre was still open, so it was there. Really like terrible seating, I remember. But then I also remember but I don't want to consider it my first concert. I went to like this all-star young talent concert as well, and it had like Jack Vision and stuff, but no way am I claiming that as my first concert. But it was like I had a ticket and I saw, like, I don't know why I went to that. It must have been for school or something.
Is this School Spectacular? Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe it was. Maybe it was that, actually. Good shout. Yeah, actually, I think it was School Spec. So that's not a concert. Okay, so yeah, good. That's not a concert. But yeah, so I also like have listed down the concerts that we've been to together. First one I've noted is 2014. Me and Sam went to TLC.
Yeah.
And I think, ironically enough, I think Mirza's brothers were there, but Mirza wasn't, unfortunately.
No, yeah. Like usually there's a concert and it's always Mirza there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was antisocial back then.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I remember it being at Newtown. Do you remember what's that concert hall there? I forget.
Enmore Theatre?
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. Do you have any memes from that night, Sam?
Yeah. I don't know. I just remember I wasn't really I was pretty antisocial at that time as well, and that was like the first time I had hung out like by myself with you, I think, like outside of like outside of family gatherings. Would that be correct? I don't know. I don't remember. Because I was
honestly could have been.
Yeah, because we weren't that close then. Like we always knew each other, obviously, and we always had that closeness, but not the closeness that we have now. I don't know. I just remember being very like, I wasn't around my crowd at that point in time. I was there with Nadia, but Nadia had kind of disappeared into her own crowd. So I was just like, okay, obviously I'll hang out with Oya and Karina. I think it was Karina as well. Who else were we with?
Tanya was there, and it was weird. It was like our brother's friends. Chitra was there, and like Oril. I remember like I don't know. I just remember like our brother's friends being there, which was weird. But we were just together, like me, you, Karina, and Tanya. So.
I was with my cousin as well, Marita. So after that, we went to get some ice cream. I remember that. That was it. I remember. I think there was like a ballerina that came out for like Left Eye's pieces, which she would rap. Like there was like a bloody ballerina in white, like coming out of nowhere, just like full doing like twirls, and I was like, okay, yeah, cool, I'll take it.
Yeah, bit of random one.
It was very small. It was very intimate. We were like, it was a very small area, so yeah, T-Boz and what's her name again?
Chili.
But just like right the Chabet.
Yeah.
T-Boz. And Chili were like right there in front of us. So yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one. I mean, I love TLC. And then with me and you, Miz, I think our first one was Drake. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Really?
And that was with 2 Chainz when the first time I think he had a concert here. But we've actually seen him, the both times he's come here, I've seen him with Mirza. So,
bloody hell.
But yeah, what do you remember from our Drake ones?
It is a bit random. What I remember is seeing Aldi from a distance.
Oh yeah,
it's always Aldi from a distance.
It's always Aldi from a distance.
From a distance.
Like I was
lurking.
Because I remember as I was looking through people's Snapchat, I'm like, wait a minute, there's someone similar like looking from behind.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like him. And I was like, oh wait, it's Aldi. I was like, okay, cool.
Oh, bloody Aldi.
What else do I remember from that concert? That's what I remember, really, to be honest.
Oh my God.
I just remember Drake got changed into a rugby t-shirt or something. Like
Yeah.
You
wore an Aussie jersey or something.
Jersey, yeah. That was a great Drake concert, but the second one was the best because the production was
so good.
Point. Yeah, it was so good.
The second one was the one with the moon, right?
Yeah.
The moon. The one that I didn't go to.
Yeah,
and we got lucky seats for that because we were sitting in the middle.
Oh, what a cunt.
Yeah. And we got that like really late too. Like he released the tickets and like I think a month or 2 later we got those tickets, luckily enough.
Damn.
So, yeah. For me, Drake personally, I think he's one of those artists where anytime he'll come here, I'll be down to see him because he always puts on a good show.
Yeah.
And I think the crowd that's always there is always so hyped. Like it's so much fun. Like we chose to sit those 2 times, but we never we never I'm really embarrassed because I'm talking about Drake and he's cool, and I said soot. I soot at a Drake concert. But yeah, and then what do I have? Next one was R&B Fridays. So the first one, me and Mirza went to, but we weren't together. Second one was the same thing. Me and Mirza were together, but this time Sam was not with us.
What a cunt.
We were very upset with you because you only had to pay an extra like but I think the issue was Beck. I think.
Well, yeah, Beck and Nadia. Beck's niece had already bought her tickets, so then Beck's like, obviously, I'm going to stick with her, and then Nadia didn't want to pay the extra, so I was just like, oh, fine, I'll just stick with them then. But I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, well, I mean, so we went to the 2 R&B Fridays. For me, I know they're so much fun. Any highlights for you guys from those concerts? I feel like it's somewhat of a festival too, right? Because it's such a huge lineup.
You know what my highlight was? Taya Cruz.
Oh my God, how dare you say that?
Wow, that is...
Me and Mirza can always laugh at Usher's performance, and he's like, I have one last song, one last great guest, and he brings out, how dare he bring out Taya Cruz to surprise us. It's terrible.
Disappointing. It's just like, oh, I've got a dessert for you, and then brings out a freaking, I don't know, like a fucking strawberry or a blueberry or something. They're like, yeah, dessert. Like, what the fuck? I remember because we didn't have a good time from where we were. I think that was the second time I've been to an R&B Fridays, or it might be the first. I don't know. I keep forgetting which one's which, but just the production quality at R&B Fridays, I just find so bad. Like it's not loud enough, so you don't feel it. Like you don't feel the music. Usually you're at a concert and like it's blazing to a point where you walk out and you can't hear anything, right? But in our experience, it was just so quiet. We could hardly hear the artists' voices. So by the end of it, I think we left just before the encore. Yeah. Was that with the Usher? Yeah. And then all I heard was Usher saying, we have a special guest as we were walking up. And then I heard Taya Cruz. We was dying while we were walking back. It was freaking hilarious. I was like, yeah, I didn't waste my time staying back.
Yeah.
I feel like with R&B Fridays, I feel like it's more of a big club because usually they have breaks where they just play like R&B like music, and that's when the fun happens. Everyone just have a good time enjoying the music, and that's what I really like about R&B Fridays, not more of the artist. But yeah, that's the only part. That's the only part that I like, to be honest.
Yeah, like the intermissions, right?
The intermissions,
yeah. Like that's what people would like. Yeah, dance the most. That's funny.
For me, I remember the second one as well was great because with our tickets, we were allowed to sit or stand, which I think technically we weren't allowed to, but the guy was like really nice for some reason that he let anyone in our section to either sit or stand if we wanted to, like go in the sitting area or go in the standing area, which was awesome. But yeah, that was cool. R&B Fridays. And then next I had 2017, me and Mirza went and saw Ariana Grande. It was her first concert here. At what was the concert place? It was like the
International Convention Center, the new one.
Yeah. So very random.
Very random.
Yeah. And I remember a few rows back, we had Mirza's entire family there as well. I'm watching it too.
Of course.
Yeah. How was that for you? Because Mirza, obviously you're a huge Ari fan.
Yeah. Like I really knew her sets. I actually watched on YouTube like
oh my god.
But I pretended that it was my first time watching it, and I was still excited. So like every song that came up, I was standing for it. So it was such a like good concert. But I wish she came for other concerts as well. It was the only concert that she came for.
That's very true. She's due for another one here for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
She could do a stadium, I reckon.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, should and sell out quickly.
Yeah, should be good. She's also someone I reckon I'd want to see every time she'd come here. I'd go and see her.
Definitely, but it was such a random place. I'm like, why?
It was
ICC. I'm like, what the heck?
Why the ICC?
Yeah, it was so random. Because like you'd see her like poster, like Ariana Grande is performing at ICC, and next to it was Tina Arena. And I was like, what kind of comparison is this, bro? Ari doesn't belong here. But yeah.
And it was more of like an auditorium as well. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like the stage is like, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. No, I get what you're trying to say. Yeah. And then the next one that this was the first one we went to together, like, and actually were together, was Listen Out, which is technically festival. For me, that was my first festival experience. And I honestly, looking back on it, as tiring as it was, I had a lot of fun. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys remember from that?
That was my first time too. Yeah, that was my first time too.
Even though it was tiring, I rolled.
Yeah, because you wore the wrong bloody shoes. You wore like business shoes to a concert.
Shoes.
Or kind of like business shoes. What were they?
Yeah.
What were they?
They were like, I forgot the name of it, but they were like fancy shoes, basically. Yeah, not business
Bloody
shoes.
Hell.
Not business shoes.
So funny.
Yeah, that was, I know I was annoying these guys the whole day because I kept saying I don't know if you can take it. The first line,
I don't know if you can take it.
That's how I said it too.
That was on the way back.
Yeah, that was on the way back.
They were so pissed off at me because we were so tired already.
But you know what? That was Nadia's fault, because that was the day when I think Nadia sent you. So there's Nadia likes to do this thing. I don't know if we've discussed it before in the podcast, but Mad Lips. So basically, you choose any clip you want and you voice over. And it was, what was the song again? Wild Thoughts by DJ Khaled and Rihanna.
Yeah.
And the way she said it was like, I don't know,
yeah. But I just kept saying that one line.
I don't know, every time.
Yeah.
But it was a really good experience. I think for me that was the first time I got like before that I remember prepping and like making a Spotify playlist to just get myself more into EDM music, because I never really listened to EDM music before.
Yeah.
And I'm not into like hardstyle and stuff like that or trance. Like this was more kind of like R&B listen out, because we had artists like what's his name again? The one that passed already?
Yeah, Mac Miller.
Yeah, Mac Miller.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, for me, the 3 artists that I wanted to see on that lineup was Mac Miller, Bryson Tiller, and Future, who decided to drop out last
Oh
minute.
yeah, bloody Future.
And got replaced by like an Australian hip hop duo. I don't know, something like that.
Your Top Hoods, I think.
Wait, who was it?
I don't remember.
Your Top Hoods, was it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think my favorite was Mala.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, Mala? Oh.
yeah, it's spelled MALAA. So you went. It was only me and Mirza that went. You and Tanya. I don't know where you guys went. I think you just sat and ate.
Had a nap.
Probably had a nap. We were probably resting.
We saw Aldi there as well.
We saw Aldi from the distance. That was like, wait, is that? But he was like having the time of his life, so like
so we didn't want to disturb him
with his mates. But oh my god, that was an experience, and that was when I got into Panau.
Oh yes, Panau was so good.
I like that one song.
That one song that goes "Control Your Body." Is that one or Chameleon?
I think it's
or it's the one that goes.
That one.
I was really disappointed that I didn't get to see Touch Sensitive. They were my favorite band.
Wait, why didn't you?
Because they finished already.
Really? Oh yeah, we missed out. Yeah. We did miss out on that one, and we were really. He ended with Duke Dumont as well, which is crazy. Yeah, that was a good time. That was when I was really feeling it, like just like full dancing and shit. We were going absolutely insane.
Um,
and then sorry, I have to mention this. We also saw with you Jay Wayford.
Oh my god, yeah! When we were lining up for the toilets, we saw.
Who is Jay Wayford?
Remember that guy who kept from X Factor?
Yeah.
We just saw him.
No, I have no clue. I
we just
remember.
saw him walk past.
Jay
the lines for the toilets are crazy. I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I went to the bathroom once that entire time.
Really?
We did. That time we were waiting in line.
I go to the toilet. I don't think I went to the toilet at all.
I don't remember.
I didn't, but I'm pretty sure Sam and Tanya did. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe I don't remember at all.
Yeah. I mean, next one definitely worth mentioning because it's up there with one of my favorites was Bruno Mars. That was a bunch of us.
Oh my god.
Going. So yeah, that was a really good one. Great album. He and his band are just always so entertaining.
Yeah.
What do you guys remember from Bruno Mars?
I just remember the amount of sweat that was on all of our faces that night. There's a video that you posted on Facebook, Oya, of me singing to what was it? It was That's What I Like. And my face was so sweaty, and you could see, I think Mirza was in it as well, and then also Aldi just going like this to the camera. We were just all so sweaty. It was so chat. But that just comes to show how much fun we had. And the opening as well, they opened with Finesse, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like that already hyped everyone up. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And what did they end with?
I don't remember.
It was fuck, what was it?
But just going off the hotness, I remember it was a 40-degree day.
Yeah,
it was a hot day. It was definitely a hot day.
We have a very memorable group photo before we get inside. Yeah, that was fun.
True. We also had an interesting experience that night with a ticket guy. So we had to print. We printed out. It's like been a recurring memory within our group. But basically, we had to print our ticket, and he didn't accept it or something.
So we drive up, right? And Tanya was driving at the time, right? And we had it printed on a paper, and then we come over, and then what was he like? He was like, we were trying to scan it, and then he was like,
so some work, some don't.
He had like a pile. He had it, so he wasn't scanning basically, and oh my god, we were trying to find our way up. He was like, oh yeah, some of them work, some of them don't. See this pile over here?
These ones don't.
And Tanya was just like, and then he's like, how did he see? He was trying to like give us directions on how to go all the way back up as well. To park. I don't know what he said.
And I was just gonna say, I remember that car park, you have to like go around like so many levels to get to where you want to go. That whole time we were just laughing. The whole
time. We just couldn't believe how in depth he got into those tickets that didn't work. Mate, that was freaking hilarious.
You know what? I think it was this concert as well. Didn't you like kind of lost the tickets?
No. How dare you?
I didn't mention any names.
I lost the parking ticket.
Yep.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So did we have to pay? I forget what ended up happening.
No, it was one of the tickets where we went to buy food beforehand, and then we sat down somewhere to eat it, and then we walked off and we had to run back because you couldn't find it. It was the tickets. It wasn't the parking tickets. It was the actual concert.
Actual tickets.
Yeah, so let me refresh you guys. So yes, Bruno Mars, I lost the parking ticket. Kendrick Lamar is the one I lost our actual seating tickets.
Oh yes, it was under the chairs. It was literally, oh my God.
Bloody hell, and no one had picked it up yet. Oh man, that was scary.
And every concert then, I did not ever was in charge of the tickets anymore.
That's freaking hilarious.
But good shout, because Kendrick Lamar was actually the only concert I think we've been to, just us three. Like literally, it was just three of us.
We had a dilemma that one. We had a dilemma that one because somebody needed to pee so bad. Somebody needed to pee so bad that we were there. She's like, guys, I can't hold it in any longer. So we have to drop her off on the side of the road to run to a bathroom.
I had to get Sam to drop me off on the side of the road so I could run to the toilets. And by the time I met up with them, not only did I realize there were toilets at the car park where like it was closer, really, and then also just the two of them were two different people, I'd say. I'd leave it at that.
Let's just say I had an experience where I tried to put eye drops in this guy's eyes and he wouldn't stop laughing.
Oh, jeez. You could have at least waited 2 minutes. Oh, yeah. Just 2 minutes.
2 minutes for us to drive in and drive all the way up. And there was a bathroom right there.
I know.
I
really couldn't. It was I was going to pee my pants. Like, that was really bad. I literally I had to get out of there. But no, for me, Kendrick was great. Like,
Kendrick was great. Yeah.
Damn was a good album.
It was a very artistic concert.
Yeah,
mate.
Yeah, 100%.
Next one. Wait, no, you remember he was late and we called him Pat Kendrick Lamar.
Really?
I don't remember that. What the heck?
He was late. He was like, wasn't starting on time. We're like, hey, where is Kendrick? Dasar Kendrick Lamar. So Lamar basically means like a long time. Yeah.
That's funny.
Dude. You don't remember that?
No, but I'm glad you reminded me because that's smart of us. So next concert, I wasn't at this one, but I believe it was Khalid. You guys saw him together.
Khalid! Bloody hell, Khalid.
How was he?
Bloody hell. You wanna give it a crack, Mirza?
Very boring. I feel like I know what the type of concerts, or we know the type of concerts that we should be going to, and I don't think Khalid is that type of person that we should be going to.
Yeah,
he's very mellow. He's very chilled guy. He's not that person who's like gets the crowd going. So
and I wouldn't really necessarily blame him because he's very young, very inexperienced with concerts. So obviously there's a learning curve, and his music's great, but not kind of like concert material unless you really know all of his songs. And I think the problem was that we only knew like the main ones, and then when there was like the songs that we didn't know, we were just like, oh, okay, we're just gonna wait, you know.
I'm just glad that we got seats because like
it's not a stand-up.
It's not definitely not a stand-up concert.
Yeah. But I still love his music. Like I still vibe with his music, just not concert material. That's all it is for us.
For us.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll get better, like in the
Yeah.
future. We're to see him. Yeah.
Maybe.
And then I combined these two because they were close to each other. But me and Mirza went and saw SZA and Childish Gambino that same
Nice.
year. I huge fan of SZA. I loved SZA. I loved Childish. Both of them were like really good concerts for me. I remember Childish smoking, had a bit of a blunt over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fired
What
up.
do you, any key moments from those two concerts, Miss?
I think it was SZA, and she was just singing all those random songs from the 90s.
Yeah.
I forgot what the songs.
She did cover songs.
Covers, yeah.
Yeah.
Childish. Yeah, I just like them both. I can't say they were both my favorite, but they were great concerts.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
I feel like you didn't mention this, but in the same year, I think I also saw not Migos. Who else did I see?
Miguel,
yeah.
You saw Miguel. Jeez.
Yeah.
I've seen him too. He's good.
He's pretty good. Yeah. He played at Enmore?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember in Enmore Theatre, the first time I was there, I saw John Legend.
Oh,
that was
nice.
when I was still in high school. Yeah, so that was one of my. That's probably the second concert I've ever been to, was John Legend. And the same year for Bruno Mars, that was the year that I've went to the most concerts, because on that year I saw Dua Lipa. I think it might have been the year where I saw Kesha. I'm not too sure.
You saw Kesha?
Remember? You that was exactly what you said. I was like, I'm going to Kesha, and you guys are like, you're going to see Kesha? Really random. But Beck really wanted to see her and her other friends as well. So I was like, yeah, might as well. It's a concert, you're down for it. She was a pretty good vibe. Like with Kesha, she's got like, pumped up songs. So I was just like, oh, I vibed to it. It was pretty good. And she had very good interactions with the crowd. I think someone threw a bra at her and it got stuck on her outfit, so she just rolled with it. She's like, okay, I got a bra on me, and she just continued on with that person's bra on her. Who else did I see? There was Dua Lipa. I also saw Halsey and Kaylani opened the show for her as well.
I love her. I've seen her. Yeah, she's good.
I know that I saw other people. Oh, did I say Dua Lipa? Yeah, I said Dua Lipa.
Udah dua kali kamu bilang
Dua Lipa. Udah dua kali yang bilang dua bibir itu.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that was 2018, wasn't it? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say, for me, SZA and Childish were the last two I've ever seen. But for you guys, I know you guys were lucky enough to fit in Lizzo for 2020.
Yeah, Lizzo. Oh my God.
That was such a good concert. Oh.
I remember being so pissed off. Like my mood was so bad before we got there, because I think we had to run to get there, and I was sweating. I had makeup on me, and the makeup was like, my face was already sweaty from the run. So I was already in a really pissed off mood. But as soon as we sat down, and she stole the crowd. She stole the crowd, and my mood snapped so quickly. It switched. The whole entire time we were engaged. Like, I remember who was it? It was you, me, Beck, you, and
it was Cho.
And Cho as well. Yeah. Oh my God. We didn't even have drinks. We didn't have anything.
We were crazy.
We were crazy.
Yeah. We literally were crazy.
I think at one point I was full screaming, like going,
yeah,
like full fangirling. And then Beck was just like, oh my God, Sam. She was just laughing at me. I was absolutely freaking out. And when she pulled out that flute, oh my God.
Yeah. And her just shaking her ass around.
Yeah. It was just every moment was engaging.
Yeah, engaging.
Every moment was like, what's going to happen next? That's Lizzo for you. And she just like, she'll pause, she'll have like a drink of water, and everyone's still like crying for her to come back.
Yeah.
And then she'll like say something to the crowd, and then bam, music hits in, and then it's like screaming again. Oh, so good.
I also wanted to see Lizzo because it was the first time for me to watch a concert in the Opera House. So that was my goal.
Yes, it was Opera House too.
Yeah, I'm
we
jelly.
had to bloody like run up the bloody stairs.
Yeah, the stairs. Oh my gosh, so many stairs.
Man.
Yeah. She seems like she'd be like super entertaining.
Yeah.
I remember after the concert, we were walking back and I was talking like this because my throat was just completely sore. Yeah. So much screaming.
I mean, so I think that's pretty much the concerts we've been to collectively, at least. But yeah, to round up this chat, what are your favorite concerts that you guys have been to? Just like all together, all the concerts you've been to, what have been the best, you guys reckon?
We have to pick one.
Just one?
Top three.
So top three: Lizzo, Bruno Mars, and for me, Listen Out. Yeah,
that's really hard for me. I would say first will be Bruno Mars. Oh no, it's gonna be hard. I can't.
obviously Lizzo, Bruno Mars would be like obvious for me. The reason why I say Listen Out is because it was like the start of like my EDM journey, and it was like a really good start as well. So yeah, and especially Mala.
I'll be honest. I will be number one Bruno Mars. Second will be Kendrick Lamar, and third will be Lizzo.
Damn, I'm surprised by Kendrick.
The reason why I hesitated because I wanted to say Ariana Grande, but I feel like that, I don't know, for some reason I wasn't really that crazy enough.
Yeah, because maybe you weren't that surprised.
Yeah. You've already seen it.
Yeah, it's like
but I was still excited though. Yeah. So I don't know. How about you, Oya?
It is hard. I think you got. Okay, I think for me, the second, I liked both R&B Fridays, but the second one for me, I think it was because Usher, his set to me was like everything. Like I had so much fun with Usher, besides Tayo Cruz's part. I really enjoyed his set. Every song he sang, like
Usher set was pretty good.
He sounded amazing. So I think Usher, the second Drake concert, I really enjoyed. And then third, I would say Bruno Mars as well. Yeah. I'd also give a shout out to Boyz II Men. I saw them live and they sounded so good.
Oh my God. I would have loved to see Boyz II Men.
Yeah. And that was at Luna Park as well. I've never seen a concert there before. So that was good.
Random.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay, least favorite.
I already got one already. Khalid.
Yeah, Khalid.
Sure. Actually, no. I do have a second one. So number one will be Khalid. Second will be Justin Timberlake.
Really?
Just the reason behind it is because my seating was at the very top.
I forgot that I saw Beyonce.
Oh,
how could you forget? You saw Beyonce.
I saw Beyonce, and she looked at me dead in the eye. She pointed at me and sang a line that I'll never forget. Like it was during Irreplaceable. So what happened was she basically flew to the other stage. It was at Kudos Bank Arena, and where everyone was at the main stage, and for some reason the mosh pit wasn't completely full. So when everyone was moving up, everyone had already been at the main stage, and then me and Nadia were just chilling in the second stage because we're always wondering like what's going on with the second stage. So we were chilling at the back, we could still see her. She flies over to the second stage and we were already there and we were freaking out. We're like watching Beyonce literally fly, and we're like, oh my god, she's coming to us. So she lands onto the second stage. We're literally right at the front, and she starts singing Irreplaceable, and it's the bridge where she starts going, baby, I don't shed a tear for you. Do you know that? Baby, I don't shed a tear for you. And Nadia, I don't know if she can get the video, but she was recording me at the time. As soon as she says that, because during the line, she literally turns to me, looks at me dead in the eye and points at me and says that line. And you can hear me say, I was full freaking out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that, oh my God, and I saw Coldplay too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did see Coldplay.
Coldplay not once, but twice. So, oh my God, you know what? That would be one of my best. That I know. There was Indos everywhere. But the first time I went to see them, that was when I was in their video clip in Sky Full of Stars in Newtown. And yeah, he was like literally 2 meters away from me. So that's the closest I've ever been to an actual A-list celebrity. Damn, there's you know what? Special mentions. Good times I'd stick to my list, but those would be my special mentions. Seeing Chris Martin, and everyone else. Well, yeah, Coldplay and Beyonce would be my special mentions. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just like now remembering. I think that's it. I think that's it. That's all the people I've seen.
Actually, I've got a special mention. It was more of a chat mention, but Timberlake.
Chat mention.
Oh my god.
Timberlake, when was this?
I can't believe. Wait, special mention for worst concert?
Worst concert.
Okay, special mention for worst concert.
Yeah, it was at UNSW. It was after like a dance crew. No, it was like a special act before dance crew came out.
Dance crew. I remember one more. But do you guys know the Indo? Oh yeah, you say think so. I'll say this.
That's pretty much it, really. That's my.
Oh, okay. There was one at UNSW as well. Got a name.
Paddy? No, not Paddy.
She's an Indo celeb. Starts with an
Agnes
R.
Mo.
No.
Raisa.
I saw Raisa as well.
Has she come here?
Yeah, she's come here once. Apparently, she's a real snob because when she came to Sydney, like the people that helped her out, you know how you have some people that when a celebrity comes, like you help out with their, like you pick them up and you help them with their hotel and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like she wouldn't say hello, she wouldn't say thank you. They'd ask her a question, be like, "Hey, how are you, Raisa?" And she'll completely ignore them. So I don't know. I found that out before the concert, so I think I maybe had a shitty time because I was like, "Oh, this girl's a bitch." I don't know. But a lot of people say that about her. It's not just that one source. So, but yeah, she's got an amazing voice. She's still got an amazing voice, and yeah, they're all basically just Indos in bloody what's the
Roundhouse.
Yeah,
the Roundhouse.
Roundhouse?
What it is. Yeah.
All right. Nice. All right. Artists / festivals on our bucket list of who we want to see.
Billie Eilish.
Yep. Obvious one.
I do want to go to Coachella.
Yep.
Coachella. Hell yeah.
That's my number one. I was meant to go 2019 or 2020, but yeah.
The corona.
Pandemic, but
yeah.
I do want to see Ariana Grande again properly.
Yeah.
But,
I've never seen her before, so definitely on the bucket list as well. Who else? Who do I listen to a lot?
I do want to see Dua Lipa.
Oh God, I saw The Weeknd as well. Jeez.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. But to me, the fact that you don't remember means it wasn't that memorable of a concert.
Yeah,
it's all the big artists as well. Coldplay,
Beyonce.
I had really good times there, but I think it was just I'm thinking about like concerts that I've been with you guys.
Yeah.
That's probably what I'm focused on. But oh my God, The Weeknd was good. Okay, anyway, because I was thinking like, I listen to The Weeknd a lot, obviously, Blinding Lights.
Yeah.
I would love to see Blackpink.
Yeah.
Because
I do want to say, like, I do want to go at least to one K-pop concert.
Yeah. There's another group that I'm absolutely obsessed with, which is called Idol. They're pretty big in Korea. I don't know if they'll be big enough to reach like either Australia or America. I believe they will though, because they are slaying. I think that would be it for now for me.
Yeah, and then last question, just concert etiquette, right? So things from our experiences that we reckon people should know. I know for me, because at the beginning of like when I was going to concerts, I would always record for like ridiculous amounts of times, and I'm just like, you know what, from now on I usually just do a little snippet here and there when I feel like it's a really good song. But apart from that, I think just enjoy when you're there, you know what I mean? Like don't try to distract yourself with your phone, because it's like quite easy to do that.
Lately, I've just been from the past couple of concerts I've been to. I would just literally just take a photo of where I am and be like, what concert I'm at. That's it. I wouldn't even record anything. I just can't be bothered now.
I usually take a couple pictures, maybe 5-second snippet, and that's it. I just try my best to enjoy the concert, because at the end of the day, it's more of not memorizing, but just enjoying the moment.
Enjoying the moment with the friends that you're there with as well.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because how often are you rewatching those videos? Like,
exactly.
I know for me, yeah. And I think this is not really, something that you should be mindful of, but I know for us, Macca's is such a routine, before and after concerts. We always have, and it's the best. It's so good.
It's just tastes the best when that happens. Remember that bloody order that Aldi made?
Yeah.
In the hell,
terrible.
It's like 5 bloody burgers, and they had to have specific sauces and stuff like that.
Yeah,
man.
Also, other etiquette. Get merch beforehand.
Oh,
yes,
good one.
There's also just like tips and tricks. There's usually a merch truck outside the stadium.
Yep.
So you don't have to go inside the stadium just to get merch.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, cool. Well, I think that will round up our concert chat for this episode. To end it with Indo word of the day, I thought maybe, what's a good word?
Concha.
What? Concha. How do you say music? Is it just music as well?
Lagu. That's more of song. That's song. But music would be like lagu, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know what to make it.
What do you
how do you say
learn,
concert?
Rizzo?
Should we do concert?
Let's do a concert.
Let's see if it actually is.
It's just
an
concert.
Actual Indo word. Yeah.
Right. Oh my god. Are you typing it, Sam?
Yeah.
It's concert with a
it?
K.
What is it?
Yeah. Look.
It's concert with a K. Concert.
I know it.
It's concert. Concert.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. Damn, there's an actual word for it.
It's not playing. Okay, never mind. Anyway, I was trying to play, but it wasn't going through. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and follow us. We are now also trying to be active on TikTok, so make sure you guys follow us on the tick of the top. Watch out, Gen Zers. We're joining. We're coming at
the
you.
Chat Fam podcast. Search that up.
Follow us, guys. We'll be trying to add more videos there. But yeah, and also on our podcast platforms, Spotify and Apple. Follow us on Instagram. I am Moya.
I am Amiza.
And I'm Samara.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
Like,
Mate of the year.